first time you actually see an actual AI monster, and then and I think this worked out pretty good.
Ah! Hantu! Daddy! Allah Akbar! Assalamualaikum gang, it's me your boy right here, IrfanXX. Kali ini kita akan sambung balik dalam game Among the Sleep Enhanced Edition part yang kedua. Sebelum ni part yang pertama, Irfan mula-mula download game ni, ingat ke sekejap je game dia. Rupanya banyak lah dia punya chapter gang. Dia lebih kurang macam game Little Nightmare, tapi okay lah, boleh lah. So without further ado, let's continue our journey in Among the Slave. So kita dah berjaya kumpul puzzle ni, yang merah ni. Lepas tu kita dah make biru pula. Biru dia buka unlock sana. So the next is kita pergi ke sini. Alamak gang, dia main dengan telaga lah gang. Oh, mak jadi Pontianak ke mak? Mak jadi harum. Harum lah. Tapi kan game ni bagus sebab dia kata kan,
I really enjoy what we call the right wing.
bisa tengok dia punya background ni.
Here it starts out with such a good transition between the house and the forest there. I think it starts out with the house and just the hallways. It's the building is damaged.
Barefoot.
You hear the creaking wood and the water is dripping in, and then you have this. You see the monster outside, and you have to go outside, and suddenly you're in just the swamp area, and it's such a completely different setting. Just being in the house and being in the forest near the water, but it has such a fantastic and smooth transition to it. I really like that particular
Allah Akbar. Abang Haji tebuk. Kaki orang, kaki robot. Kena nipu, kena pong. Kena pong. Ya kau orang punya kena pong. Baik. Game ni bagus sebab kalau korang takut korang boleh peluk teddy bear. Itu yang bagus je. Tak ada, kena pergi sana. Sekat. Lekat. Comel dia jalan. Muka ni ke? Bapuk gelak. Sabar lu. Relax lu. Tak tapi dia ni. Wow, okay. Sure. Oh, dia main ikut ni. Faham.
First visual effect in the first time you actually see an actual AI monster.
Yeah, monster.
Cool. See her through the window and she walks away further in. Yeah. The road leads there to the.
One thing I can think of is in level 3, the woman read it.
Right, here's actually a little bit of cool sound design. Is that once you're above the bed, there is sound of dripping water on planks, but when you go beneath, you hear the sounds of water dripping on planks from the other side. So you just hear like the dull thuds of it instead of kind of the watery splashes.
One is lagu dia.
I always enjoy the view of the well from this point, with the fireflies above and the atmosphere of the forest waiting. Then you know.
One example of this is the well that can be found in level 3. We had a pretty big discussion about this internally with almost everyone on the team regarding, is it realistic or not that the child is able to raise the bucket in the well in order to...
Bapak payah nak. Gila nak
With
pusing.
this certain situation, this specific
Fire, okay.
situation, just turned into be a case where gameplay becomes realism sometimes. We're not really making 100% realistic baby simulator, and it's also far out in a fantastical type of scenery and environment. So
Yeah, it's important to kind of know that when you're working on something creative.
Tadi kan ada dua
you
barang
always
tadi
have-
dia bagi.
You always have so much things you want to do before you
Oh,
finish, but I guess the important thing is prioritizing. Like,
yeah, I remember the first time I saw the monster implemented in this area. That was super bare bone. There was no layout. I remember seeing her walking
What
in.
the
I
hell?
was playing at a time where I did not know that she was implemented, and I just had this. We wanted to make sure that the player had at least a couple of encounters here where they would have to bump into the monster in the swamp, and we wanted the player to have multiple choices for routes to take. But we encourage the player to go to
Ada
certain
banyak
places first,
kunci dia.
and then and I think this worked out pretty good.
Ah! Hantu! Ah, mama! Alamak, dia tak masuk dalam lock tu lah. Mama. Ayo. Makan dia counter dengan hantu tu lah, geng. Let's go. Situ. Kita tahu pula dia datang serang kita, geng. Macam Get Outlast lah pula. It's okay, baby, you can do it.
I really hate this monster actually. Like, I noticed that I get really tense when I know she's around and I don't quite know where she's coming from. We did something right on her. She's creepy. And like the last bit of this level, I very rarely play without kind of no keeping between.
Keju amba dia mari gitu.
I have a sound here that once every 200 seconds or so there's like a little bit of knocking from one of the barrels. It sounds like maybe something is inside of one.
Okay. Hello? Besarnya. Ya, tak ada orang. Tak ada orang kat sini, tak ada orang. Boleh panjat ke? Boleh ke? Oh no, Wachi. Nasib baik nampak Wachi kan. Mujur nampak. Kalau tak aku. Ni geng. Oh, kejap aku. Ya Allah, kejap aku. Aku ingat kau hantu ni. Rupanya bayar aku. Bayar ni fine geng. Oh. Makcik Kemboja datang. Hello. Okay, tak. Ya belah dah. Tadi Fai jumpa. Oh, kena pergi belah ni geng. Oh, tu. Alamak, tadi lari. Jalan mati lagi. Mana tak, Irfan tak tahu kat mana. Irfan tak tahu kat mana makcik Kemboja tu. Wow. Dia duduk belah tu lah geng. Dia tahu Irfan nak buka pintu belah tu, dia duduk belah tu lah geng. Pagar ni nak pergi lah geng. Ambu dah ahul lah organ ni. Tak ada. Selamat lalu kot kan ni. Sini ke? Bukan ni kita lalu kan ni. Quarter. Lari budak. Cepat budak. Tak. Okey. Lari budak. Lari. Jatuh pula mu. Lari. Jatuh pula mu. Lari. Okey, tak. Nampak. Budak. Tahan sikit budak. Budak bocah. Alamak. Cepat. Yes. Takutlah. Ui, gila bahan. Dia datang macam tu. Ui, gila. Yeay, dah sampai. Bapak yang ni tak nak masuk dah. Tak nak masuk dah geng, dah insaf dah. So kita berjaya kumpul semua puzzle. Geng. Ni mak kita lah kot. Wow. Buku-buku terbang. Gajah terbang. Korang tak pernah tengok gajah terbang kan? Ni gajah terbang. Allah Akbar.
It's also a lot of fun to work on the hair. Making the characters was a lot of fun. Getting to set them and see them walk around and scare people in Let's Play videos and stuff. It's very, very fun. And always when people post a screenshot of a monster and say, this is the scariest thing ever.
Dia nampak itu. Dah tahu pula su. Nyorok dalam rumput pun boleh lah geng. Dalam ni pun boleh. Asal kita nak buat apa Entah. Bapak dia. Ya mai sobat. Balik. Tak ada. Tak ada gua sini. Tak ada. Budak lari budak. Jangan duduk sini lah budak oi. Allah Akbar jatuh. Haji. Haji dah. Dia ikut mana? Developer.
Kind of the most skill-based places because you have to really, like, you gotta be ready to hide very quickly. She is around all the times, and if you're not quick, like, she will catch you. So it's actually one of the more hard places where I think a lot of people have died.
No, naik. Panjat. Ah, bukan panjat. Tosin. Tosin memanjat. Ai! Aduh. Ai. Ai, tak ada bunyi, tak ada khabar berita, tiba-tiba duk belakang. Gila. Oh my god. Oh, sudah kena lalu ni pula doh. Mampu dah lah aku. Sabar, tak apa, boleh. Game ni easy je. Okay, tak easy. Okay, sabar. Maaf. Maaf. Dah, kawat tak ada apa ni. Kali dekat je ke gini je. Tapi duk. Oh, saat ni duk. Dia tak ada bunyi gapo. Tiba-tiba mari. Tak ada pintu kau nak tutup. Tutup pintu dulu. Alah. Cepat. Jom. Kan lah boleh jatuh budak. Mu budak, jangan jatuh lah budak. Oi. Mu jangan dah jatuh budak. Hello, Mak. Mak.
I'm thirsty, said the rabbit.
Mak, asyik Mak. Ada benda ikut kawan ni, Mak. Asyik dah, Mak.
She cried so much
Pendek dulu lah, Mak.
that tears filled the bottom of the well.
Allah Akbar, jatuh tebuk. Habis aja tebuk. Gila. Safe place.
We're back.
Lega duk. Ni lah tempat yang paling selamat
What was
IrfanXX.
That thing.
I don't know, bro.
She seemed so sad and desperate.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe dia lapar kot. Dah.
Hey, it's going to be so nice when we're through with all this, and we can play together all the time.
Yep. So, we will end this, okay? Teddy? Kita akan tamatkan riwayat benda-benda gini. Ni buku yang cerita. Buku cerita yang Teddy baca ni. Nice. Oh, gila nak mosing kau ni. Allah Akbar.
Another one down.
Okay, Teddy? Ready, Teddy?
Listen. We are getting very close to her. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, she must be so worried.
Tinggal 4 je. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. Let's go, Teddy. Comel. Pat dulu. Sapu kepala dulu. Satu lagi bang lagi. Please lah, janganlah ada hantu tu. Please lah. Janganlah ada. Janganlah dia menatang tu. Raul. Assalamualaikum.
this level is named Into the Closet, and this was one of the early concepts we had for a level, because since we have the theme of a child, and since you play a child in the game, we have the theme of children, and so we looked at things that we were afraid of when we were young, and some common themes, and closet doors was one that we started looking at early, and we imagined.
So I really like the variety that we managed to get into the game.
This chapter also works well as the visuals resembles a broken home or just a chaotic home, which works well with the theme.
Oh. Apa benda tu? Oh, ada chest geng. Hello. Tolonglah jangan ada perempuan gila tu lagi, tolonglah. Cukup dah lawang, cukup dah. Tak usah dah, biarlah saat ni kita layan perempuan gila. Janganlah layan lagi deh. Kan nak anjak ah.
So we had a lot of trouble optimizing this level. Everything is constructed in one big scene in Unity. So as this level is rather big and confusing by design, we needed kind of a red thread for the player to follow through the level. And this endless drawer, as we call it, works in that fashion, as well as being a bridge that you have to extend in order to...
Tell us about this drawer. Was it fun?
Well, it's a really long drawer. It's called the endless drawer internally here. It's about 200 meters long.
There's 3 specific events happening when you actually break buttons, and it gets more and more kind of tense, scary, and there's more and more questions how monsters each time you break glasses. And that's kind of also to show people that glasses are dangerous, and also to reinforce
the endless drawer, which we call it, is also a thing we wanted to do because we think that it fits the theme of something realistic but still being very unrealistic, so it fits the theme of the child's imagination. A drawer that just stretches into, like, it seems like it never stops, it goes on forever.
Okay. Tadi Gapa tu? Apa tu? Gelak. Tak nampak gapa?
Well, first, I would like us to have populated the small closets everywhere. Now, almost none of the doors are openable, but our vision was to have most of them openable, and inside you would find something that was sort of unique. But of course, that was kind of crazy to begin with, so we didn't.
Okay. So kita akan masuk. Developer kata ada banyak pintu, so kita kena try lah. Ada bunyi anjing. Mana? Boleh tarik ke? Oh, tarik sikit. Ikutlah ada benda dekat bawah ni. Tak ada. Tak ada, kosong. Settle lagi. Ini tarik. masuk tak? Tak boleh masuk. Sini lah kot. Apa gitu? Ya mak. Oh, okay. Dia tak saya buka
If
macam
you
tu.
twist the globe for a while, it actually starts playing a little bit of a melody.
Oh, okay. How? How do I? Lah. Bunyi melodi. Hello. Oh, tak ada lalu. Kena buka juga. Allah gelaknya. Allahu gelaknya. Biarlah masa depan Irfan
This
jangan gelak.
room, I do like it. And as you can see, this is very reminiscent of the room in the intro part of the level. You have the same type of floor with markings on it.
Yep.
And you also have codes everywhere. And this is where code becomes a theme for this level, which is also because of how the monster is designed. That is just a big code. We wanted the player to go through it and then trigger the codes to.
We wanted to connect the breaking of bottles to scary atmosphere, and you shouldn't want to break the bottles because then you spawn the monster. So this is where we show that this happens for the first time.
Alah bodohnya. Alah. Alahai. Nasib baik dia tak kejar kita, geng. Kalau dia kejar, mampus Irfan.
This is the game's hub room in a way, like the same as the painting area in the level.
Crash tiba-tiba potong pau.
So you immediately know what to do and how to.
So when the player drops back into this room, I think for a while it was a bit confusing with the whole backtracking, and it's not quite backtracking. The player goes in, blah blah blah. So when you return here, you have gone in a loop. You've gone back a different way than the one you came. So you end up in a place that it was before you, but it's not that easy to recognize as somewhere you have been. But as soon as we got these big glowing doors in, it was instantly recognizable.
Okay. Iwan dah tahu gapa? Tu tak betul pula dia. Ni fasa kena. Oh. Fasa monster kali ni dalam yang part ni lah geng.
Is it stuck again?
Yep, stuck again. Okay.
So this drawer is another thing that didn't really work well with a physics-based solution. It used to be driven by the physics system, so it actually didn't stop unless something physically blocked it.
Okay.
But since it moves so fast, it goes straight through the object before detecting that it was there,
Apa benda lah tu,
cause a lot of trouble and making the level unfinishable for a lot of players.
Dia lalu sini.
And it actually was like that for a couple of days after initial release. So we spent some time and remade it completely using much more controllable
Tadi
animations.
ada setan
Looks just the same, but it's a lot more stable.
Hello? Tak lah. Tak guna dia datang tu. Mentah. Amba mari. Okay, pada.
Or also works as red thread throughout the whole chapter, as it's very unorganized and chaotic layout-wise. You're still always following the drawer.
Whoa.
There was one ID where you looked into a closet and you looked down on yourself from an earlier part of the level, like a time portal through a closet. I liked that idea, but it was hard to implement, and it was just a fun idea. It didn't really add to the story, but it's something I would have liked to see.
Isn't the remnants of that where we are
good job,
now, kind of go and you get teleported up in the air?
Yes.
So that was the space right here that we actually were supposed to see that.
Siapa pula main bola ni? Hok Aloh. Nak main bola salah. Oh ya. Tak ada apa ni. Buka pintu aku dah.
Right here we have one of the rooms that is sort of, I think, one of the coolest rooms that no one really probably noticed, because it has so many like we spent so much time iterating this puzzle, which is sort of like it started out as a perspective puzzle. Now it's not quite that, I guess, or
Not at all.
yeah.
Yeah, this room started out with a perspective-based puzzle that had the player had to get into position in order to see the objects from a specific angle, and then pick up a bottle that was actually way too big, but it looked the right size from the right angle, and it was a really, really tough idea to convey to the player. So we ended up having to take it out, and we replaced it with a copy of the kitchen from the first level in order to tie these levels better together. And it worked okay in the end, though the perspective room. But yeah, the perspective room. You go through a door and you enter a room, and it's weird because in front of you have this big bottle, and inside it there's a key, and the key as well is huge, like twice as big as the baby. And the rest of the room is just populated with strange geometry. Nothing looks right, and it doesn't resemble but something drags you kind of through the room. You want to explore, so you go to the other end. So the idea here was that when the player turns around at the other side.
Oh, look here. Now it's different. You get back in the hallway and it looks different now. So many new things. And now you can walk this way. This is actually quite really clever way to sort of present, instead of like boxes in level 1, now we have the freedom to do more weird stuff. So right here we have one of the rooms that is sort of, I think, one of the coolest rooms that no one really probably noticed, because it has so many cool small tricks to it. Like you can go into this little side door and you would actually get on top and look all the way down, and later when you get back the whole room will have rotated, and not too many people noticed that. Actually I sure didn't until someone told me the first time I tried it. I think we also had an idea here that you would see yourself if you go to the secret kind of exit, and you would look down and see yourself, but that was kind of a bit tricky, I guess.
This was also actually a game mechanic for a puzzle that was used in an earlier iteration of the level, where you come into the room, and if you look up you can see that you are in a long hallway, and there's a very long way to the top, and then you would go through this door, and then you would end up at the very top, and you would have to push like a box down, and so that this box could be used down on the first floor, and in order to reach something. But this didn't survive the iterations. Probably because it's a really weird, not intuitive mechanic, and this stuff is hard to introduce.
Duduk sini.
Yes, so upon opening this door, you topple another bottle, and then as you naturally turn left while walking in through the door, you see the monster. And so this is
I
the
see the
second
monster.
time the monster actually appears physically as a reaction of the bottle breaking, and this is also.
Is there any spot in the game that you kind of look at now and like, we should have? This is also a fun fact. The last teaser for our game was filmed in this very hallway. That's right, kids. It was all real.
Lalu kat mana? Lalu kat mana ke? Oh, sini ke?
Yeah, we wanted the monster here to wanted the player to feel like the monster could appear anywhere. The monster should be going through closet doors, and every closet door could be.
There's a lot of things surrounding bottles in this level, and because of that, we really, this is kind of the first time where we are really explicit about kind of alcohols.
Oh my god! Nasib baiklah, ya Allah. Irfan masuk ya Allah, betul lah geng. Betul lah firasat Irfan. Kalau Irfan letak benda, kalau Irfan ni betul lah geng. Oh, dah ni boleh nyorok ke? Entah. Betul lagi yang tadi kalau Irfan lambat masuk tu. Memang mampus Irfan. Mana jalan yang rasa. Oh. Dah ni ada ke apa? Lau? Mana gambar je? Oh, dia terbit kat tu. Ni ada radio lagi guys.
Yeah, it was a very complex place to actually have an AI wander around, because like it's just too many obstacles for it, and like AI is at best extremely dumb. So it's basically, it was hard to get it to work correctly. So with limited kind of where we ended up, it was still cool.
Kita tutup pintu abang.
Our dreams
Okay,
were
bang,
bigger
sorry abang.
certainly than this.
Depan kita. Duk nampak ke apa geng? Gelak gelita. Kita dah harga apa? Kita lalu je. Tak. Oh, itu biar ni. Allahu Akbar, peragap lah geng. Allah coy. Siap betul jatuh. Sorry lah geng. Tak. Tengok kanan kiri tak tengok bawah. Kat mana ni? Gila kena start balik lagi. Baik. Kena start balik lagi. Ada kat mana dah? Sini tak?
Yeah, it was a
Pasang
very
ni,
complex
dia
place to
membantu
actually
dia.
have an
Dia
AI wander around because like it's just
membantu.
too many obstacles for it, and like AI is at best extremely dumb. So it's basically, it was hard to get it to work correctly. So with limited kind of where we ended up, it was still cool, but yeah, our dreams were bigger certainly than this.
Oh, tengok bawah.
I wish we did a better job with everything. Like, everything could have been done better, but like, I think especially level 4 is the one I really wanted to see even better.
Right now we go back to hub. It's sort of fall shoot, and this is actually, I guess, where we sort of disregard totally the baby's safety too, because like right here you're on the shelf and you can just fall straight down.
Okay.
It's really not safe for a kid. But at this point we just yeah, it's not safe for a kid anyway.
We did though. We did
Can I
implement a cushion or something, right? From yes, if you go to the end of the
Betul
plant
lagi
and
kena
jump
naik
down, there
atas.
is like a pillow or something
Got
soft
the
you can
final memory.
land.
Yay! Stop.
Yeah, like right now it's sort of, you got everything cool, and you look forward to getting back to hub. I kind of like the fact that for all the other levels we had this, after you picked up the memory piece it was safe, you know, like there was only safety until the pipe. And for this one, this is the last one since we established the rule that it was kind of safe, and this time we decided to break it with a heart-wrenching cutscene-ish.
The story builds up to this very specific point in time where teddy bear gets monster is killed, and this
Apa
was
gelak tu?
also designed at the time when Teddy was evil, and so to serve as another distraction.
Lari!
To make the players not think of
Rahul!
Teddy being
Allah Akbar,
the
tarik.
bad character.
Abang!
Instead,
Allah
we
Akbar.
decided to
Kok ni.
because
Teddy!
well,
Teddy! Allah
current
Akbar.
story. And also
Teddy!
this is why Teddy says
Teddy kena tarik lagi. Baik. Allah, tangan Teddy. Oh, kat mana ni? Teddy. Allah Akbar. Okay. Maaf.
So this is the beginning of the end of the game, and as Teddy has just missed his arm and it's lying in front of you, and you can see cotton from Teddy just falling
Oh ni.
through the air slowly.
Okay.
Not now.
Not now. What now? I don't know. Mama.
Not now.
No. Mama. Mama kami pula sudah mana janjinya.
Not now.
Oh. Mana janjinya cucur adabi yang enak. Mak minum alkohol Bangun FF pagi, segelas nak minum lagi. Betul. Allah Akbar jatuh. Allah. Gelak.
Quiet now. Mommy? Go somewhere else. I'll just...
Wow. Miping lagi.
Not take you.
Wow, apa benda tu? Wow.
Do what mommy says. I'm going to be there.
Okay. Kita duduk diam je, Mami.
None of us want that.
Okay, Mami. Tak, Mami. Tak. Kita duduk diam, Mami. Mami, jangan marah, Mami. Allah.
This is the last time we visit the hub in the game, and this time the transition to the hub level is very different from the ones seen in the other levels.
Yes.
You don't go through the pipe this time.
Yeah.
And
I
this
know.
sort of marks the transition from the child, and here also, since the player don't have Teddy anymore, but we have Teddy's arm, the player can use Teddy's arm to unlock and open the door.
Okay.
And this was also something we did for the feels. Like we really wanted it to be sad and to feel like a loss when we don't have Teddy anymore. So this is we wanted Teddy to be the only one to be able to open this door, to make him feel like Teddy helps you and he's powerful. I really like the transition from the
Allah Akbar, tengok tajuk. Jangan mari bilik kita.
child's room.
Mama!
Just how all the way throughout this level you walk down
ni
stairs,
yang bulang
and on the way you will see and find
ada
many
bintang.
different objects, all of which you have seen during the game and you have interacted with,
Ni
like
puzzle.
the
And 2 months before release,
Ni
I guess we just
kuda ni.
changed the whole thing.
Mama.
And I'm really
Dah bawa.
satisfied
Ni kunci ni.
how much
Ada kunci, Mama.
the whole thing became overnight almost.
Mama.
Of course, it's been
Allah,
our
Teddy
first
tak ada dah.
project, so very old and experienced.
The last thing I hope people
Ni puzzle ni.
that play the game
Habis dah ke?
appreciate
Ending dah
is
ke?
that we
Ending dah ke, geng?
it's the thematics of the game, right? Like the subject that we
Mama
to
nangis ke?
explore and how
Allah Akbar,
fragile
Ma.
children can be.
Mak.
And
So in this level, we kind of go full circle and end up right where.
Wait. Mak. Allah Akbar. Mak.
Stay away from
Allah Akbar. Oh.
I never meant to.
Okay, kita bagi.
It's too much.
the story was changed, not to something completely different, but we a nifty little detail that not too many people seem to have picked up on is that the voice of both the Teddy character and the father character is played by the same voice actor, and both voices are intentionally made.
Complete. Dah habis dah, geng. Among the Sleep. Habis lah, geng. Tu je lah game dia. Itu sahaja, geng. Gameplay kita dalam game game apa, geng? Game Among the Sleep. Yes. So yes, hantu dia yang macam tadi yang garang tu, yang macam Gila tu satu. Lepas tu ada jaket tadi, yang hantu jaket tu. Lepas tu dia bukan hantu, dia monster. Dalam game ni dia bukan hantu, dia monster kan. Dia horror tapi bukan horror hantu, dia horror monster. Macam tu kan. So Irfan rasa game ni hampir 2 jam ke nak habiskan. So kalau kita tengok chapter selection, so birthday ni yang mula-mula tadi. Lepas tu home, yang mula-mula tadi. Okay, playground. Okay, playground ni yang kita cari yang apa tu, yang patung, macam biji-biji patung kan, yang burung tu. Okay, forested house. Yang ni forested house ni yang ni betul lah, yang ni yang kita jumpa yang monster yang perempuan tu. Okay, yang ni into the closet. Yang ni yang tadi. Yang ni yang monster yang jaket tu. And final dia ni lah final dia, geng. Final ni dia macam memory. Korang stay tune and stay healthy. Macam biasa, jaga solat, jaga makan, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Whenever I upload the new video, you will get don't forget to ring the bell notification, so when I upload the new video, you will get notified by me. So I think that's it all from me today. Thank you, gang, for watching this video. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye. Apa ni? Bye bye, gang.